all, in this video I'm going to show you how you can easily use boom cards with your Schoology account. So right here I'm in one of my courses on Schoology. What we're going to do is open up another tab and we're going to go to boomlearning.com. Here you're going to want to decide how you want your kids to access their boom cards. So if you have an account where your students have their own logins, then you would click here on student sign in, or if you're going to use a fast play pin, then you would click here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the fast play pin. Up here, we're going to copy the URL. So if you clicked on the student sign-in version, then you would just copy the URL for that page. So I'm going to highlight it and Control-C, or you can right-click copy. We're going to open a new tab and we're going to go to iframe-generator.com. You're going to see some settings up here at the top. We're going to talk about the width and the height in a minute once I put it onto Schoology. But all you need to do on this site is come down here where it says iframe URL. You need to paste the URL that you just copied and hit generate. Then what we're going to do is we're going to copy this generated code right here. So you're going to click copy it. And we're going to hop back over to our Schoology account. We're going to click on add materials within the course that we want to add this to. And we're going to click add page. The first thing you're going to want to do is title your page, so you might title it My Boom Cards Account, maybe just Boom Cards, depending on if this is something you're going to continue to use all the time or just as a one-time thing and update it each time. So I'm going to title it My Boom Cards Account. And then down here, I might want to type the pin, since this is going to be a fast play pin. So I might put that the pin is 6ZFF. This is a pin that I just made for a deck that I made so that I can show you how it will work. Maybe I want to highlight it so it really stands out to the kids, bold it, and then maybe I want to make it a little bit bigger. Then over on the right, you're going to see these two little dots. It's kind of a hidden feature. When you hover over it, it says switch to HTML. We're going to click on that. You're going to see up here at the top, it has the code for what I just typed right here. I typed pin is 6ZFF. I made it a font size of 24, so it already codes it there. We're going to just hit enter underneath what's already there, and we're going to paste from what we copied here on the iframe generator. So all I did was Control-V to paste that copied code. And then we're going to hit create. Here's the page we just created. I'm going to click on it so you can see what it would look like for the kiddos. Right here it has the pin, so the kids have that. And then right here it has boom cards. So the website is embedded onto Schoology, so they're not having to open another tab and flip back and forth to find the pin and then enter it onto boom cards and then go back to Schoology. It's all right here. Now you will see the screen is a little bit small and they'd have to scroll to see all of the boom cards screen. That's where the height and width comes into play. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to click the settings gear next to the page we created and click edit. And we're going to click back here where it says switch to HTML. Now here, right here, is the code that we had pasted. You can see the width of 600 and the height of 400. We're going to change it. So I'm going to change the width to 800 and we're going to change the height to 600. This is what I found works best for boom cards, but you can embed any website onto Schoology, and so you may find that a different value works better depending on which site you're embedding. And then we're going to hit save changes, and I'm going to show you how it looks now. Alright, so right here it looks a lot better. You can see it takes up more of the screen. They're not having to scroll within the embedded boom cards website. So now we're going to put this code in so that you can see what it looks like. Right here's a deck that I made called Identifying Angles. The kids would hit next and they would just begin completing each task card, and they are able to do it right here. If your kids have a login, it is going to work exactly the same way. The only difference is that instead of taking them directly to the page for the fast play pin, it will take them directly to the sign-in page, because instead of copying this URL, you would instead click here on student sign-in and you would copy this URL to put into iframe generator. And that's it. It's right there on Schoology for the kids. Super easy.